Yeah, now when we were coming back from strike, it was like with the experience we went through, it's like none of us gave a fuck anymore, you know? And so we were just like, they would try to engage with us, and we would just be like, yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Nope. Fuck off, right? Like, nobody gives them the time of day anymore. And my supervisor told me, like, she told us before she left and our new supervisor came in, she's like, don't worry about these people. Said, they have no authority over you. They can't discipline you. They can't fire you. They can't tell you what to do, you know. So all these years they had been doing that and really pushing the caretakers in that building around quite a bit. And, you know, my supervisor at the time was fighting against them all the time to just back the fuck off, right? And they're like dog on a bone, right? Like, and so we just over time we figured a way to kind of get them off our backs, and it took a long time, but it has finally started working. And so on one side, I'm not happy to be back at work because just the disrespect that was shown to us by our employer on strike. But at the same time, we came back, and the clowns in our building aren't doing the same things they used to, simply because we're not allowing them to, right? And none of us care, you know. So it's actually, going to work hasn't been that bad, because it's like I can just go to work, clean my fucking schedule, and then go home when it's home time, right? I'm not putting up with all these stupid phone calls and complaints and bullshit tasks that aren't even part of our job, you know what I mean? So it has gotten better in a way, but the thing about this situation is we've seen them back off every so often, but usually it's because they're formulating some kind of plan to try and fuck us. And it's basically, oh, they've backed off of us, but it's not because they're settling down and learning and being normal all of a sudden. It's the calm before the storm, you know? It's the calm before, oh, they work out some sort of stupid scenario that we have to do now, you know what I mean? The latest thing we've heard is that they're trying to change our schedules around, which they've already tried in the past, and they've kind of been shot down. But I've heard through the grapevine that they're trying to do that again. So, and it's so stupid. Like, the way our building works is we have 3 morning people, me being one of them, come in at 6 a.m. We have 3 more people come in the afternoon shift at 2:30, and then we have 5 come in at 5:30 p.m. They're trying to change all of the 2:30 people to 5:30, and they're trying to stagger us in the morning, like 7, 8, 9 sort of thing. But, like, the thing they don't fucking think about is that those first 2 hours of my day, between 6 and 8, are easily the most productive.
1 minute remaining.
There's nobody or hardly anybody in the building. So I can get to things without people being in there and do what I need to do and get out before people arrive, right? And then during the day when people are there, we do other tasks. But, you know, those first 2 hours when nobody's there are easily my most productive. And my favorite, too, because I can just be left alone to work, you know? And not always having to be working around people, right? But they don't fucking realize that. Like, they don't think. Right? And they come in the morning and say, oh, this place is so dirty. It's so dirty. Like, what the fuck? And they think moving everybody to 5:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. is gonna solve that problem. And here's the thing. With our building, the students that go there can scan into the building anytime, 24/7. And they do. They come in the middle of the night, they order, skip the dishes, they drink beers sometimes. They just make a disaster of the place, right? It doesn't matter what time our shifts are. If these guys can come in 24/7 and unsupervised and just do whatever the fuck they want, yeah, it's going to be dirty every fucking morning. The garbages are going to be full. There's going to be shit everywhere. The bathrooms are going to be destroyed. Like, and they don't understand this. They don't don't feel that the way the building is run and operated has anything to do with the fucking mess. They just think that we're lazy fucks, right? It's like we may as well be lazy fucks and not do anything for all the respect we get around there from them, right? You know what I mean? So it's embarrassing. I've never met stupider people in my life than the people that run this building. They are easily 2 or 3 of the biggest dunces in the fucking world. Like, how they got these jobs, I have no idea. No idea. I don't know how these people were interviewed, and the guys were like, okay, this is great. Yeah, you're a good fit here. You're absolutely stupid as fuck, right? Like, perfect, just what we wanted. I'm like, what the fuck? Who says that, right? Like, oh, you're a complete dumbass. Come on in and run this building, right? Like, it's asinine, right? So these are the things that have gone on that have made all of us crazy and just not even want to come to work. And it's happening too. Tons of people are calling in sick all the time now, not showing up, which is causing the people that do show up regularly, like me and a bunch of the other people, to have to do more work and cover for these people, right? So it's really it's quite a situation right now. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. This whole scenario with strike and the aftermath of strike and everything that happened. It's unforgettable, and it's unbelievable too. Like, it's crazy. So yeah. So I just hope everybody, all the caretakers, can just enjoy our Christmas break. You know, kind of reset and. Hopefully come back to work a little refreshed and whatever. But if the people running the building start pulling their shit again, it's going to go exactly back to the way it is now. Everybody's going to be pissed off, not coming to work, you know. And these people won't realize it until it's too late that, you know, the more you abuse us, the worse in the long run it's going to be for you, you know. But they're so smart, you know, they know everything, so. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I keep telling people, like, I wish I had written down everything that had happened to me and the other people who I work with in this building since the day I got there. Because I could write a fucking amazing book. And I would call it, You Can't Fix Stupid. That would be the title. You can't fix stupid, and you can't shine a turd, right? Something like that. So yeah, I hope all of you are having better luck with your lives. Oh, God, it's unbelievable. If you asked me in 1,000 years if I ever thought this is where I'd be at age 48, I'd be like, nope, absolutely not. But these are those funny twists and turns that life takes, right? You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at these days. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Christmas break. I got some cool stuff planned for you guys that I'm really excited about. I'm stoked to get going on it all. And I'm just so excited just to have a rest, you know? To just not have to go to work for 11 days or whatever the hell it is we're off. Just, I'm going to have a couple days of busyness, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with, you know, around home and around town with some Christmas plans, but after that, like, really nothing. Like, my Christmas plans are pretty quick and painless, you know, which I'm really excited about. And then the rest of the 11 days, I'm just going to be able to just fucking wake up, stay in my pajamas, play some games, drink some Baileys in my coffee, cuddle the cat, play some fucking games again, watch some movies, you know, just have some fun and relax and recharge. And of course, I'll be going for my runs and doing my fucking all my sit-ups and my push-ups because I gotta get fucking jacked, right? Yeah. I can't wait for Christmas break to be here for all of us because we all need it. Well, most of us need it. The people that fucking never come to work, they don't need it. We have one guy who literally calls in like, you know, we got back to work on October 17th, I think it was. That was our first day back. And the rule was you had to be back to work within those first 5 days or you would be fired. And so we have a guy that literally calls in 9 out of 10 days, you know, calls in sick and just stays at home and makes his money, you know. And he's only been back to work 2 days since we got back on October 17th. One of those days in the first 5, so he didn't get fired, and then another one at some point later, right? And here we are, the suckers that are coming to work every fucking day and busting our ass, and we're worried about being fired because we realize that everybody hates us, right? So yeah, it's a weird situation. But yeah, so at this point I'm just so ready for break. I can't wait. And I'm trying to finish some of these games I'm working on right now so that you'll be ready for what's coming, because it's going to be awesome. I mean, Prison City I should be able to finish soon, but that last boss area is pretty fucking intense, right? Fetty Fadbear, I'm pretty close to the end, but I don't think I'm going to have it beat before Christmas, right? And then this game is a long time to be beat, so I think these are the only 3 I'm playing right now, other than Team Sonic Racing, which I'm playing with Jimmer, so that's a little different, but... Whoa. That was a lucky bounce. Yeah, so I think this is going to be the last race of the night. I was only going to do an hour, but with how long that first race took me, I think I'll do... I thought I would do an extra bit on this sesh just to try and... Like, the next time I play this game, I want this grade 4 fucking championship to be fucking over. I'm sick of this car. I'm sick of this circuit. I want this to be done so I can move on to the Porsche Cayman Cup, right, and do something fun there. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a little extra. Yeah, so that's my story. I've been babbling a lot tonight, but it's just been a pretty intense time. Sometimes when you have really nobody to really vent about it to, right? You just gotta talk it out, even if it's to yourself while you're playing video games, right? I'm my own fucking shrink. Ah! Not sure that's a good situation. But yeah, that's the plan going forward. Well, hopefully in the near future, gonna get happier, healthier, more positive. And trying to survive. Alright, I needed that win after the 4th place finished the first race. Let's see. I think that worked out pretty well. I think the guy in 3rd there is the guy that's in 1st. So hopefully that helped me catch up to him a bit. Yep, so he's still in 1st, but only by 3. And then Runner is right behind me. And then, yeah, the 4th place guy is pretty substantially behind. So it looks like it's a 3-way race here. Yeah, so hopefully 3 races left. We'll finish that off next time and then move on to them Porsches, which I'm very excited for. Where's this next one? Autodromo. Alright, so that is our sesh for today. I'll be back. You know that. Just a matter of when.